In this traffic light tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to add a button to where a person can press the button and the traffic light will go to red so you can cross the road or something like that. And so basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be adding the button and showing you how to connect it up to the Arduino, and then I'm going to be showing you the code. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and connect our button to the circuit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and connect the ground that we will be connecting to the button onto the breadboard. Like that. There we go. So I just connected the ground that is going to the traffic light, and I just connected that to that. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect the button to the breadboard. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and connect the other side of the button to pin 9 on the Arduino. And there we go. And so now we can go ahead and see the code. Okay, so now here is the code, and if you want to get this code, it's in the link below. And also, if you want to understand some of this code that I explained last time, go back to tutorial 1, and I explained some of this code because I'm not going to be explaining all of this code, but I'm going to be explaining the code that I have added in this tutorial. So the first thing we've added is cross button pin. This is pin 9. Pin 9 is connected to the button that we press to get the traffic light to red. And then we have constant default delays. So this is just the default delays, so the actual delays that the traffic light will be running on. And then we have delays. This is int, not constant. So as we go on, maybe whenever we press the button and it goes to red, we don't want red to be on as long as it's usually on. So we're going to change it maybe to 2 seconds, not 5 seconds here. And after the LED stays on for that long, then it will reset to the default delays. Then we go to the void setup and we do pin mode, cross button pin, and then we say it's going to be input and it's going to be a pull up. So this means that we're going to be activating a pull up resistor in the Arduino because we haven't added one into our circuit whenever we added the button. And then we go into the void loop, and we haven't really added much into this if statement. The only thing we have added is delays num, which is pointing to the specific delay number and pin number that we are doing right now, which is the pins that we are using that we're brightening up, and the delay that we just delayed. So basically we're going to make that equal to default delays and the specific number. So basically, for example, let's say, and I'll be showing you later on, but what essentially we do down here is we just add right here this number to 2, because this is the delay for the red LED. So when we press the button, it's going to go to the red LED. But the pulse doesn't need as much time to pass as the calls need to go on the red. And so we will basically just delay 2 seconds. That's all we need. And so it will change this. And whenever we come back and we actually do that delay that it changed, after that, we want to set it back to normal. So that's what we do here. We set it back to default delays num. And so basically that's all that is in here. This is completely new right here. This is digital read. So we go ahead and digital read, and what we are digital reading is cross button pin. So we're going to be reading this, which is going to give us a 0 when we're pressing the button, and it's going to give us a 1 when we're not. And so we're going to make sure that this right here, whatever value this gives us, is equal to 0, which means we're pressing the button. So we're going to only come into this statement whenever we're pressing the button. And so essentially what we do is we just go ahead and do digital write pin 0, which is basically the red LED low. So we turn the red LED low, then we turn the yellow LED high, because as we're going back to red, we want to warn the calls, hey, we're about to turn red, so we need to go ahead and turn the yellow LED on. So that's what we do right here. And then we just make sure that green LED is off as well. And then we make delays 1, which is the slot for the red LED right here, equal to 2000 milliseconds, which is 2 seconds. And so basically this is going to be the delay on how long the red LED will be on. And the next thing we do is we set num equal to 0. This just resets everything so that we go back to the start. Because when we go back to the start, we make the yellow LED and then we go to red. And that's essentially what we want to do. Right when we press the button, we want to go to yellow and then we want to go to red. And then we just make last millis equal to millis so that we actually do the delay here. Because maybe the delay, some delays always spent, but we want to make sure that we actually spend that much time outside of this function when we make the yellow LED high. Then we get out of the system, and that's all we do in this code. And so basically that is the code. So now we can go ahead and see our project in action. Okay, so now here is the project, and as you can see, the red LED turns on, and then the yellow LED will turn on, and then the green LED will turn on. So as you can see, and so basically all we have to do is press this button, and it will go right to the red LED, and sit there for a short amount of time, and then go back to green. And we can continue doing this like this, and we'll do that every single time we press this button. But if we don't press the button, it will just go right back to red, but it will wait some time until it does that. And also red will remain on a little bit longer than usual. And so basically that is the project. If you like this video, consider giving this video a like. Also comment down below, guys, and if you have any questions, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye.